Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our science class. I am your teacher, Sir Teddy. So prepare yourself because in just a few moments we will start that new learning, a learning that makes sense. Today, I will discuss to you Quarter 2, Module 6, Ecosystem, Tropical Rainforest, Coral Reef, and Mangrove Swamps. Do you know what is a tropical rainforest, coral reef, and mangrove swamps? Can you still recall what is an ecosystem? Okay, let's start our lesson. Ecosystem, tropical rainforest. Living things and non-living things interact with each other in a tropical rainforest ecosystem. Living things include plants and animals. Non-living things include soil, air, humidity, water, and sunlight. Have you gone to a forest? How will you describe this ecosystem? How do living and non-living things interact in this ecosystem? The ecosystem is an environment where both living and non-living things exist and interact with one another. This interaction enables the survival of living things and affects non-living things. Example of ecosystem is the tropical rainforest. Living things that can be found here are composed of plants and animals. Non-living things include soil, air, humidity, water, and sunlight. Rainforest has different layers, namely emergent, canopy, understory, and forest floor. Emergent refers to trees that are 130 to 180 feet tall. Canopy, on the other hand, has tall slender trees from a dense platform of vegetation with 60 to 120 feet off the ground. The understory is about 59 feet and below and consists of trunks of canopy, shrubs, trees, and small plant. The forest floor is home to animals like jaguar, tigers, and cassowaries, which thrive in a deep shade part of the forest where plant life is thin. This is because only a small percent of sunlight get through the thick canopy and understory and reaches the forest floor. Organisms like fungi, insects, worms, and litter from taller trees that fall on the forest floor can be found here. Producers provide food for the consumers, which include herbivorous plant-eating animals and carnivorous flesh-eating animals. Herbivores provide food to the carnivores. Producers include trees, shrubs, and other plant life in the forest. Feeding relationship like food chain and food web occur among species in the forest ecosystem. Food chain starts with producers, a series of consumers and decomposers. Food web results from the interconnected food chain. These are the interactions that exist among the organisms in the tropical rainforest. Number 1. Commensalism. Commensalism is an interaction where organisms live together without harming one another. For example, orchids is attached to the trunk of a tree without harming it. Number 2, mutualism. In mutualism, both organisms benefit in the relationship. For example, a bee or a butterfly sucks nectar from a flower and the flower reproduces. Number 3, competition. Competition is an interaction wherein organisms compete for survival. For example, grass, shrubs, flowers, and trees grow together in one area where they compete for the source of food, sunlight, soil nutrients, and other things needed for their survival. Number 4, predation. Predation is a kind of interaction in which one organism kills smaller organisms for food. As an example of this is when a snake eats a rat for food. Predator usually organisms which are stronger, bigger, and fiercer compared to prey. Kids, that ends our lesson for today. Continue answering the different activities in your module. I hope that you learn a lot in this discussion. Good luck and see you again in the next video lesson, which we will discuss ecosystem, the coral reef. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe in our YouTube channel.